Hailing from the Midwest region of the United States, we introduce to you the Chocolate Dollar Podcast.
Cows!
Appetizer.
Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Chocolate Dollar Podcast. I'm Jonathan.
I'm Noah.
I'm Ed.
I'm updating a computer.
That's
Hey!
Grant. Hopefully you can hear him. I can't really tell very well right now because I don't.
Got in a
have
car accident.
My sound counseling.
His face is
Headphones.
deformed.
Has
He had
autism.
surgery. Open heart.
So
He had a brain transplant.
yeah, I guess we're gonna
Slam?
Transplant.
we're gonna go ahead and start
He got
off.
dunked from down.
We're gonna go ahead and start off.
You
by,
can hit them, John. You can hit them.
I might just eventually.
Not me. It's not my
Um,
contract. but-
So welcome back, Noah.
Hey!
It's been a long time.
He's here in
It's been
Since you've
like
been on the
5
podcast.
months. Well,
Long time
I've
no
been
here.
here for 2 weeks. It's just this is the first time that we've hung
Podcast.
out and then had a podcast.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gone for 5 months.
How's school and college?
It was good, man.
Was it really good?
Yeah, I really did enjoy it. It was awesome. And
What's your
Virginia's,
least favorite part about school?
the homework.
Good.
Duh.
Keep going.
Google search is my friend.
True. Wikipedia. I'm all about it. No, but I mean, it was really fun. It was a solid year.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good. What about you guys, Grant and Ed?
It happened.
Grant, how was living at home?
Oh, it saved about $10,000.
Hey now.
Yeah, living on campus did not save about $10,000.
You're not wrong.
Eddie went and joined a rowing team
I did.
all of a sudden.
Did we talk about that?
We
I
have
feel like
talked
we
about
have,
it.
but like it's always been kind of like
It's just like one of those things where
Brushed
like,
over.
hey, he's on the rowing team.
Yeah.
And next topic.
yeah.
His lats are just huge.
He
Pretty
just so swollen right now. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
literally, it's
pretty
like
much.
if you imagine like a stick with a volleyball attached to it, that's literally his bicep
Yeah.
That's unhealthy.
on his arm.
But yes.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it's a medium stick, at least.
right. It's not like one of those twigs. It's
True.
a solid stick.
And sometimes I do say Wilson, like that Castaway Wilson when I flex.
Right, of course.
Am I the only guy that does
So
that?
okay,
You're the only guy
did
that
you
did a
name
lot
your
of things.
right bicep Wilson? Would you name your left bicep?
No, we didn't
Because
Nothing.
you
He didn't-
flexed with your right bicep.
My
You said,
left
like,
arm.
Said Wilson.
It's there for show. Are
okay,
you kidding me?
fine.
How many times do you curl with your left hand? Never.
You don't.
Never.
The answer is you don't.
People say it's unproportional.
Well, what if you're
but-
left-handed?
It's like leg day. You don't.
Yeah. It's like leg day. So rest day.
Exactly.
Anyways, first topic. This actually happened a long time ago, and I meant to mention it on. Oh well, first of all, I'll go ahead and mention. By the time this episode is coming out, we missed our latest episode just due to time constraints and stuff like that. I did release a half episode, briefly, but
Wait, really quick, since we're talking about half, one of my cousins did get his whole left side bitten off by a shark. But
Are
don't,
you serious?
Don't worry, he's all right now.
Go home.
Get out.
Credit to my mom and my cousin, who's in deep pain, actually. But
Who's in the
going.
ICU.
That is not a true
yes.
story.
anyways, but anyways, so sorry about the missed episode. We try to be on time with the bi-weekly release episode releasing
Jonathan's
schedule.
the only one that cares.
But
I care.
anyways, I meant to slip this into an episode quite a while ago, actually. But Disney released their movie schedule plan for the next 2 years.
Did they
That's
release-
including.
I mean, they released that a long time ago, didn't they?
They did,
The new like Pinocchio.
and that's why I
Beauty and
meant
the
to like
Beast, all
talk
that
about
good
it and
jazz.
stuff like that. Yeah, and I
Pinocchio.
was gonna go ahead
New
and
Pinocchio?
They're
just
doing live
briefly
action everything.
read through this list here in case for whatever reason you don't know what it is. Avengers Age of Ultron has already been out
Hey,
for a
what?
while. It came out May
What?
1st. Fantastic
What?
movie. We're definitely talking about that later in the episode.
Wait, that's out?
Yeah,
Like it's been out for
while.
a month now?
Yeah.
No
It's been out
way.
for like 2 months now. When this comes out.
Tomorrowland
Oh,
came
shit.
out May 22nd, which by the time this episode released, it's already been in theaters for
I
a
don't
while.
know if I'll see that.
I've heard
Oh,
that's
oh.
lame.
I'll pirate it later.
From the
I'm joking.
Are
Support,
you, though?
support the official release.
Inside Out, which is the newest Pixar
Dude, I've
movie.
heard good things about that.
Yeah, that comes out June 19th. 2015. Ant-Man releases
Heyo.
July 17th, 2015, which the trailer was actually really, really good. I enjoyed that. Bridge of Spies, which is a DreamWorks film. Never heard of it, but it's
That's
DreamWorks.
not Disney.
It's DreamWorks.
You
They-
said-
they-
you
this
said
is on their
Disney.
list. This is on their list.
This is on their Disney
You
list.
said
Yeah,
Dis-
yeah. Look,
Is
a list.
hey, is Pixar part of Disney?
Pixar is.
Yeah.
Well, Disney produces Pixar movies.
Well, then that's
Yeah.
why, isn't it?
Well, that's DreamWorks.
Yeah.
Where is
They're not
weird.
affiliated at all.
where is this?
I
on
don't
the
know
list?
why. In case you missed that, here's
Somebody's
the lineup
gotta
of the
do it.
release dates.
Well, where on the list is it?
Right there. Bridge of Spies, DreamWorks, October 16th, 2015.
I bet some subsidy is owned partially by. Yeah.
No, probably not.
Probably
Either
not.
way, a new DreamWorks film comes out October 16th. The Good Dinosaur is another Pixar movie. Comes out.
Yeah, they're coming out with 2 this year to make up for last year where they didn't have one at all.
Yeah.
Is The Good Dinosaur a sequel or a
No.
prequel to Jurassic World?
Yes.
It runs parallel with.
It's like an alternate dimension, really.
Oh, true.
that comes out November 25th, 2015.
What is the PBS show with the dragons?
Dragon Tales.
Dragon Tales. Yeah, it has to do with Dragon Tales.
I've heard that Ord is actually making an appearance.
Yeah,
in,
he is.
in Jurassic World.
I totally forgot his name until you said it. And I was like,
Zach and what was the
Zach
other?
and Wheezy.
Zach and Wheezy.
They will not be in it. They couldn't get the same.
What's the
characters.
two-headed one? Is it
Zach and
Zach
Wheezy.
and Wheezy? Okay.
Zach was the green one. Wheezy was like the purple pinkish one.
They split. Did you guys hear? It was
Yeah,
pretty
it was
messy.
real dramatic.
Yeah.
It was pretty messy.
All over the internet.
One guy was right and the
and
other.
the floor. Yeah,
She just left him.
she's all right now. Just kidding. She was.
You just made another
left
pun.
one.
Go die.
Can you stop talking for like
Okay.
always?
Okay. This next
Yes.
one definitely gonna see opening night. Star Wars: The Force Awakens,
Hey-o.
Lucasfilm, comes out December 18th.
Hey, we should start buying tickets for that
2015.
now.
Yeah, I know.
But really.
Hey, we're gonna go to the XL theater, the one
We
with
should
like
pre-order
cushy
the
seats.
pre-
No,
Pre-order
we should go to
tickets.
an IMAX for that. I'm not kidding.
Oh, I'm not kidding either. I'm kidding with you.
There's a talk to get some Chocolate Dollar cast members together, and we're gonna go as
There's
a
some
whole
talk. We're talking
squad.
right now.
Yeah, no,
This is
seriously.
happening.
Yeah, seriously.
You know
we
how
can-
Jonathan went and saw the first Avengers 6 times in theaters? This is going to be like 16 times. Like,
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm
I'm going to bring a camera and record 10 minutes at a time. And so then at the end of this, I'll have the entire thing.
okay. The Finest Hours, Walt Disney Pictures, comes out January 29th, 2016.
yeah, don't care.
Zootopia, Walt Disney Animation Studios.
Also don't care.
March 4th, 2016. The
Zootopia?
Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, The Jungle Book. Andy Serkis is making that.
Yep. Walt Disney Pictures, April 15th,
really?
2016. Excuse
and
me.
Benedict Cumberbatch
Oh.
I
is
wonder if
be
they're
in
gonna
it.
use the same costume that they did for
Benedict Cumberbatch is gonna be in it.
He's going to be the tiger.
King Kong.
He's gonna be he's
Nice.
gonna be the
Okay.
tiger,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Shere
you said.
Khan.
Shere Khan.
Shere Khan. All right.
name is Khan.
I wonder
Please,
if that's how.
that happen.
Anyways.
You got me
Oh
all-
my
you got me all excited.
Okay. Next, Captain America: Civil War.
Whose Wi-Fi
Marvel.
network is FBI surveillance, man? Are you serious?
Can we can we talk about Civil War for like 2 seconds?
Yeah, go for it.
How are they going to do Civil War? They have 11 heroes total that are going to be in this movie, and like
Nah, they're just gonna start throwing stuff in.
they're
gonna be
they're
like-
literally going to be like,
That's
hey,
the next Marvel
and-
movie, isn't it?
eh.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but
that's the
they-
next Marvel movie.
Total right now, including Ant-Man and I think Black Panther and Spider-Man, they have like 11 or 12 heroes that are going to be in this movie. How does that even work? Because Thor and Hulk aren't going to be in it. They've already said that.
Really?
Yeah. Thor's already going back for Ragnarok
I mean,
stuff.
Thor
and
wasn't
Hulk
really a
just-
part of that.
No, not
Okay,
because
Civil
he was
War.
I have a
dead in
question.
the storyline.
Okay. Spoiler for Avengers: Age of Ultron.
did.
Skip forward a little bit if you don't want to hear it.
They
Um,
win.
The Hulk, when he just flies away in that like
Yeah.
plane thing, set up for Hulk Planet.
Nah,
No.
they've been
You
talking
mean
about
Planet
that.
Hulk?
Okay.
They
Okay.
can, Universal Studios still owns the solo movie rights to Hulk, which is why they haven't done another solo movie.
Um.
Makes me feel a little bit better about some things, but not everything.
Right.
Okay.
But
I didn't know that.
there might be elements of Planet Hulk in future movies, but
Okay. I was just wondering because like it's just like he's gone and like
yeah.
But we'll talk more about Age of Ultron later. I want to get through this list, and then there's a couple other things to mention. Alice Through the Looking Glass, Walt Disney Pictures, May 27th, 2016.
Don't care.
Finding Dory,
Hey-o.
third Pixar. Oh, well, no.
I thought that was coming out a lot earlier. And it's just like
True.
Comes out June 17th, 2016. I'm actually looking forward to that. The BFG,
Pretty sure Pixar
Walt
was
Disney
on that
Pictures, July 1st, 2016. Pete's Dragon, Walt Disney Pictures, August 12th, 2016.
Disney, stop. Stop it.
Okay,
You're
okay,
literally
okay.
just
Okay.
beating a dead horse at this point,
This
trying to
one-
get more money.
This one I'm excited for. Doctor Strange, Marvel, November 4th, 2016.
everybody's excited about that.
Benedict Cumberbatch, Doctor Strange.
You know, I'm
Perfect
I'm
casting.
kind of planning on for that movie not actually watching any of the trailers. I just want to go into that movie just like not
Just
knowing
completely
anything.
unsuspecting?
Just be complete virgin.
I might,
for that
I
movie.
might, as stuff like starts to develop with that a little bit more, I might join you in that adventure of trying to not watch trailers. I just know it's incredibly difficult.
It is hard.
Anyway, Moana or whatever.
Moana.
Okay, Walt
The
Disney.
Rock is in it.
Walt Disney
Ooh, The
Animation
Rock.
Studios,
It's gonna be a musical
November
about
23rd,
Hawaiian,
2016.
and The Rock's gonna be a
Okay.
Samoan character.
And then this is interesting. I had only heard like brief things about Star Wars doing a couple spin-off movies.
Rogue One.
Star Wars Anthology Rogue One, Lucasfilm, December 16th, 2016.
Apparently, they already have test footage.
Really? So what is Rogue One going to be about again? I only heard like
this camera
little
work?
snippets.
Think
Is it?
Oh, yeah,
It's-
it does. We're good.
It's I'm not entirely sure. I think it's gonna be like pre-episode 4, and it's about a rogue, the rogue squadron
Okay.
of the Rebel Alliance. That's what I think. I don't know that for sure though.
Okay. All right. Then the live-action Beauty and the Beast, Walt Disney Pictures,
Stop it.
March 17th, 2017.
Oh, isn't
Emma
look-
Watson.
yes
is
and
Belle.
She's very attractive. Can you look up the cast list for that? Because I think.
Yeah, Grant. Do you want to?
No.
Okay. I'll look it up in a
Grant
minute.
is feeling helpful today.
Ghost in the Shell, DreamWorks,
Do you
April
see
14th,
how many updates I gotta do?
2017. Oh, wow. Okay. Never mind. I'll look it up in a bit. Guardians of the Galaxy 2
Hey-o.
from Marvel, May 5th, 2017. Star Wars Episode... Gotta do the math here. Gosh, I'm blanking.
8,
An
9.
8. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Go in order. What?
Sorry.
What comes after 7?
Sorry. I blanked for a moment.
gosh.
I blanked for a moment.
What were you doing? Were you like 3 and 3 is
Star Wars
six?
episode Star Wars Episode 8, Lucasfilm, May 26th, 2017. Toy Story 4 from Pixar,
I'm scared.
June 16th,
Okay, this is like
2017.
too far out. We're like.
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Tell No Tales, Walt Disney Pictures,
Oh, did
July
you hear
17th,
the news about that? Like,
2017.
well, this is gonna be old news. No, I'm not gonna say it. Never mind.
I want to know the news.
Yeah, tell me. I don't know.
No, Australia. Apparently, Johnny Depp brought his dogs down to Australia illegally, and Australia was like, "Hey, take your dogs out of the country, or we will put them down."
Dang,
Yeah, that was a couple days ago, but it's gonna be like in a while
that's brutal.
when we release this.
Okay.
Take the dogs away.
All right, and then just a couple of things before I forget. Technically, the 1-year anniversary of the podcast would, by the time this episode comes out, have been yesterday. Because this episode is supposed
Wow.
to come out June 2nd,
What a year, guys.
and
Wow.
the first episode we released was June 1st. Like,
There's no
no,
way.
yeah. It's
No,
it's
but I'm saying like we've been doing this for a longer
Yeah.
time.
Why did Skype
okay.
come pre-installed on
As
this
far as
laptop?
like, what?
What?
Shut up.
Sorry, Grant.
As far as like, okay, we've been recording episodes for a lot longer than that because we had a bunch of like backlog episodes that we were gonna release
Right.
that some never came to light,
I shouldn't.
and never will because I lost the audio.
Hey.
But
Scene 20.
regardless, as far as like when we episode 1, which was loading ... chocolate dollar, where we named the podcast, came out June 1st, 2014. So
Oh, that does make sense because I do remember, yeah, because we recorded one on our road trip when we were in Colorado.
yeah, and we
Yeah.
listened to it, and that's almost been a year too, coming up.
Yeah.
That's gonna be crazy.
When? On the road trip?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
We didn't record it on the road trip.
We
We listened to it. Like
yeah.
it was set to release,
Oh.
and then we listened to it while we were driving up to Loveland Pass, I think,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Something along those
Um,
Agreed.
But anyway, so yeah, yay, 1 year, Chocolate Dollar.
Hey.
We only had released like 8 episodes, and then after that we had a drought of nothingness, and then we rebooted on February 24th. So technically the 1 year anniversary is coming up, but we're not going to celebrate the 1 year anniversary until
Because we suck.
February 24th of 2000.
I mean, I might
16.
be personally celebrating, you know.
Oh yeah, no.
But
We may celebrate. Hey, I might just like, get some
I'll probably be taking a nap.
tacos and give them.
that's actually how I was going to celebrate.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Do that together.
so yeah, that's that. And then speaking of just like interesting things going on, Noah's birthday is coming up. I wanted to start recognizing cast members' birthdays.
He's going to be 8.
Yay.
What's
Noah,
his stage birthday?
are you cool with releasing the date of your birthday?
I
or would
will.
you
I don't
rather?
care.
Okay. Your birthday
9/11.
is May 24th,
Yay.
which is
tomorrow.
technically tomorrow because
Yeah.
we're recording this at like 3 in the morning on Saturday.
Actually 4 in the morning.
4 in the morning. Yeah, well, happy birthday, Noah.
Thanks.
And then also,
I'm finally 19.
just to kind of recognize, welcome to the 19 Club.
Yeah, I'm the
You're-
youngest one here.
You baby.
You knew that. You're like 6 months older than me.
yeah, I knew that.
And then
'Cause that
also, while we're
matters.
on the subject of birthdays, Amanda Jones, who has been on 1 episode so far, she's going to be on some more. Her birthday was
so. Ooh.
recently, this past week. You can just stop making sounds. So anyways, so a couple of guys started this interesting campaign to get a hold of Abrams' attention for scoring some free tickets, and we're gonna be watching the video as we talk about it. But what they did is like it was some sort of weather balloon type thing that they sent up into space, but they attached a prop X-wing on it
Bird.
with a GoPro.
A short time ago, a long, long way up.
Yep. ... So it starts out, and then there you go. There's the X-wing. And
Oh,
then
wow.
We have the audio turned down, but you hear the Star Wars theme in the background.
What's the song?
On YouTube, this will be playing.
That's
well.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
Isn't
freaking
it-
cool.
Isn't that cool? And then it's just like, and then you can see the curvature of the Earth and everything, and
And the sun.
yeah. Hey J.J. Abrams, can we have 2 tickets to the VIP premiere of The Force Awakens? Ordinary, the answer would be no, so we thought we'd try something extraordinary. We know you like practical effects and shooting in real locations. We really love that there are X-Wings in the new film, so... Want to see more? Please tweet @bad_robot, #HeyJJ. Can Matt Kingsnorth and Turbo Bungle come? Yeah, anyways. So,
Wow.
I don't know. That I thought that was cool that they like put an actual and
Oh,
then there
then
it goes,
it
it breaks
pops.
and then it's falling.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
But they still got their footage and everything.
Luke
I think
likes
those
to
guys
party.
should get some tickets.
That's probably
That's-
Porkins.
I think those guys should get some
They
tickets.
deserve.
They deserve
That's,
it.
that was
They
awesome.
should get like a solid high five.
Or a free T-shirt.
or a free T-shirt. So yeah,
I think they
guess-
should be in the next
Dude,
movie.
what
They are the next movie.
or they should do the practical effects for the next
if
movie.
Jar Jar Abrams messes this up,
True.
So yeah.
No,
Anyways,
there's a guy on my hall in college who thinks that Jar Jar Binks is the best Star Wars character, and I said, no, you're wrong.
he obviously watched that, and it was his first one, and he loved it. And they had it on like VHS, so they played it over and over again, and that's why.
nostalgia purposes.
Even still, like, you have to admit, now that you're older, like, that was bad.
Yeah.
Jar Jar?
Yeah.
I've heard there's a new sitcom with Jar Jar and Tobey Maguire. They're just going off of each other. It's great. It is great.
Take on this.
Anyway, so yeah.
It's like the perfect, like the laughs and the tears, though, too. It's emotional. Just-
Anyways.
all.
I definitely suggest checking out the real X-Wing in outer space thing. If you're listening on
Thing.
iTunes,
It's not outer
the
space.
link
that's
to the
just,
video is in the description. If you're watching
that's
this
just
on
upper
YouTube,
atmosphere.
if you're watching this on YouTube, you saw a snippet of it in our video, but then just click the banner there.
We
and
has
it'll take you
video?
directly to the video. Yeah, you haven't been. What gives, man? You haven't been.
What?
Okay, whatever.
Hey?
What?
All right.
good time.
So last episode we released, it was Grant Taylor and I, and we discussed numerous things, including some things going on with the Steam Workshop and paying for mods.
That was kind of killed. I mean, they're still probably going to have mods that you pay for, but it's not going to be Skyrim.
I wanted to pay. JK, I'm not into that
I just
technology
figured
stuff.
when we recorded that episode, we had not gotten the information that had changed, and so we released the episode and it was like, hey, nope, it's kidding.
Yeah, like
not
literally
actually-
the day after.
Yeah, the day after
they
we
really-
recorded.
Steam put everything in full reverse, and we're like, whoa, we sorry.
Yeah.
We sorry.
Yep.
Jabbing the bagger.
No baga.
All right, and then so before I forget, I thought this was a funny story. I wanted to share this with you guys. So it's been raining a lot recently
That it has.
here in our hometown. Lots of flooding, lots of people getting some interesting like basement mishaps and
Same.
having to like yeah, you guys were affected by that, weren't you?
Yeah, my entire bedroom had to be like the carpet had to get like removed, and then we had to move like all the furniture out pretty much,
You had to,
and
like-
just like let it dry for like 2 or 3 days before we could move stuff back in. So
Yeah.
that was not fun.
Sorry-
Actually, no,
sorry to
it was
hear
like
that.
4 or 5 days because it was like the entire week. Because I was just like, I spent the night at Ed's once.
You did.
And then
So did
I was
I.
at another friend's house.
I didn't.
I was at Chase's. You guys know
You have a
Chase.
girlfriend.
What? Why would never mind. But yeah, so I wasn't like home a whole lot, but yeah, it was like that entire week pretty much. I was just,
Sorry, dude.
well,
I-
you know what happens. I mean,
Yeah.
it's no big deal now.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I mean, the
And
good
then-
news is
It's a
the
flood.
insurance claim must have been real tough.
nope. My dad's an insurance agent.
yeah.
Did you cry at all?
And
I,
So,
tears were shed.
I'm not
Yes.
entirely sure how this is related. I made
Probably
these
didn't
notes a while
help with the
ago.
flooding.
Yeah, exactly.
I made these notes a while ago, so I'm not entirely sure how these are related. I think it happened like while there was rain going on. Oh no! It had apparently rained a lot that it caused a garbage truck to kind of hydroplane a little bit, and the truck actually ran into. And this is in our local town of Lincoln, Nebraska. It ran into a Target. Noah's already said it before in previous episodes,
Sure.
so
Not all the cast members live there, though.
Eddie doesn't. He just visits every week.
Anyway, get to the point.
It ran into Target, caused the sprinklers to go
I
off
saw that. Yeah.
inside the store, it closed the store, and caused $40,000 in damages.
Hey, can I come take some of your damages? Hey, girl, you need some damages? I got a waterlogged version of Twilight and a knockoff. Like, you know,
Where
it's
are you
like-
going with this? Is creepy, man. I was like,
What?
are you
I
the
was,
truck
like,
driver in
tracking
this
for a
situation?
second. I was like, yeah, a lot of build up. I like where this is. No,
I'm
what?
updating. I'm doing a file
I'm
backup and
confused.
updating a laptop
That does
right now.
not require a whole lot of brain power. I can tell you that right now.
Because here's the thing, it's like a logarithmic scale of like my brain power with hours of like waking.
I
and
mean,
True.
we're hitting
it
we're
is
hitting
4
like
o'clock in the
we're
morning.
hitting like the 1.
Also,
So, okay, BBC
BBC,
is working on a drama film
a melodrama.
based off of, I
Yes.
think, the creation of
GTA.
Grand Theft Auto. Guess who's not happy and suing them?
Grand Theft Auto.
Rockstar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what is happening?
It,
Can you start that again?
BBC is making a documentary basically about how Grand Theft Auto was made. Not the actual game, but about how it was made, like how they made the game, like how it first came about and stuff like that. And so Rockstar is suing BBC because of it.
I mean, yeah,
Because they're painting it in kind of a negative light.
No, Rockstar doesn't care about negative light. If you
Yeah.
didn't know that, they pretty much spread the rumors about GTA like 3 and like 4 or whatever.
Right.
But for the most part, I can understand that from a business standpoint. You know, you didn't sign off on this. This is our name.
Right,
our
yeah.
product.
You can't. Right. They didn't ask for permission. Right.
Yeah.
That's-
Anyway, so
that's the
I
problem.
just thought that was interesting. I don't play GTA. I
I've-
watch BBC. So
I play GTA religiously. I'm like level 40 billion.
There's levels in that?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
I thought there was only like 5 stars, and that means the cops are after you.
Well, that's in single player. When you're online,
Oh.
you have levels.
Anyways,
And it unlocks like things.
and kind of the last thing that I wanted to mention as far as like news topics and stuff, the raining spiders in Australia.
Yeah, nope.
What?
I'm hoping out of this conversation.
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
hopping aboard the train to Nopesville on that. You can just skip that topic completely. All aboard.
Wait, what is that? I don't even
we
know.
ain't checking
So,
tickets.
there's
Just
this
get on.
picture.
Get on. Let's go.
This picture.
We out of this.
These spiders that rained in Australia, apparently from the sky.
I mean, if you're an
I'm showing this picture on the YouTube. If you're listening on iTunes, go check it out. Google it.
I mean,
You
if
see all that
Can't see
white
anything
stuff?
in that picture.
You see all that white stuff?
Yeah.
Spiders.
Guys, here's the thing. If you're in Australia,
That is
this
really
this-
scary.
If you're in Australia, you know what this is called?
Snow.
Regular day.
Who's Day.
Yeah. Australia has so much crap that like can kill you and maim you.
But it's the
and
fact that
murder
these
you
spiders
and just
rained.
Do you
mess
know
you up.
why?
It's like
or
apocalypse
like,
give you
stuff.
syphilis.
Drop badger.
I mean,
Drop bear, I mean.
it's all bad.
Drop bear.
so those kangaroos?
Yes.
Same difference.
Yeah.
Kangaroos give you syphilis.
Kangaroos look good. No.
They give you syphilis.
They're a handful.
And
So yeah.
all of the syphilis.
Anyways, I don't know much about this. I just saw the picture,
Gonorrhea.
heard that spiders rain from the sky, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to Australia anytime soon.
Standing outside with my mouth
Hey.
open wide.
Okay, all right. So, Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Hey, what did you guys think? Compared to the first one, did you like the first one more? Or not?
I like this one more.
I actually like the first one more, and I will tell you
Really?
why.
Okay.
As much as I loved this movie, the action was awesome.
Oh, spoilers, by the way,
Oh, yeah, spoilers.
if you didn't know.
We already announced spoilers earlier, but spoilers.
We're actually talking about the new Spider-Man movie.
Right, of course.
Mm. Speaking of which, sorry.
Shut up.
No.
Tobey Maguire's
Asa-
coming back.
What's his
They
name?
need him.
Asa Butterfield.
Butterfield is.
They haven't.
If
Marvel
it's been
has not
confirmed.
announced it, but yeah, Asa Butterfield is pretty much the new Spider-Man.
How do you feel about that?
I like it, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's Asa Butterfield?
He was in Hugo and Ender's
Ender's
Game,
Game.
and I think I showed you.
Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
Nope.
I've seen the cover of the book. Was he on the inspiration?
I don't know.
So, the pacing was really strange, and I know it's because they cut down a lot of stuff. They had it 3 hours and 10 minutes, and that's what's going to be on like the DVD and Blu-ray when it comes out. They've said, but they cut it down like almost a full hour for the theater. But
I mean,
the
there's
pacing,
an hour of just Iron Man flying and looking at his face. Ugh.
The entire
I'm
like
cutting this out.
pacing just felt weird because it was just like go 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 go. You never really had a breather. Like even while they were at
Yeah.
spoiler, Hawkeye's like house,
Ra's
with
al
his
Ghul's
family.
mansion.
Yeah, Ra's al Ghul's mansion.
DC Marvel crossover movie.
Just stop.
And then Luke Skywalker came, and it was.
Star Wars.
But the pacing just felt
And
weird.
there's the guy
I-
from Pulp
okay.
Fiction just smoking a joint.
Yeah, I can kind of see where you're coming from with that.
And the first
But-
Avengers didn't have that problem.
No, I don't know though.
Also, the first Avengers, Loki was a way better villain than Ultron. Ultron was.
I disagree.
No. The Avengers were never in any real danger. They were never pushed beyond their limits.
I do
Like
have to say-
like Ultron, literally was just sitting in the back, like, "Hey, I got this plan. I'm gonna drop this meteor. It's gonna work, guys."
Yeah.
Ultron, do something. You are so like powerful. You could take them all on yourself. If Ultron himself is that powerful, which he is in the comics,
No.
like he adapts to pretty much everything, and they didn't show that at all. And he was just like there. He was just like, "Hey guys, I'm just gonna tear you up from the inside."
I had a
And
friend
he
who
didn't do anything.
I had a friend who went to the midnight release, and I asked him the next day in class what he thought of it, and he goes, it just seemed like at every single point, Ultron was getting his butt kicked by one of the Avengers.
That's what I'm
when
saying.
Ultron should have been like 10 times more powerful. I
Yeah.
think it was overall a great movie, and I really did enjoy it. But
Right,
they really
yeah.
did nerf Ultron in terms of what he should have been.
Which
nerfed
Joss
him too
Whedon
much.
did say that they were going to do that.
Right, but they
At the
nerfed
very
him
beginning.
too much.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, yeah, kind of. Well, okay. Thinking about it, it would seem like Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver were more threatening than Ultron.
that's completely
For
true.
a
And
big point, because
Scarlet Witch
is
is
probably like the biggest.
rightfully so.
Yeah, because she was the one doing the messing with the Avengers and everything.
And she is that powerful.
Okay.
Messing with
Get-
the
get through
vision.
this. I was talking to a girl at my work who really loves Avengers and loves all these movies,
Mhm.
and I have something to bring up about Thor's hammer later. Keep going.
Okay, but I don't know. I still liked Ultron though. Like
He just wasn't.
A great voice.
Oh yeah, James Spader.
He was
Holy
creepy.
Crap, props.
he,
That was amazing.
I was actually legitimately creeped out at a lot of different points.
I wasn't creeped
I-
out. I
wasn't creeped.
thought
I was just like,
I
wow.
enjoyed his voice because how sarcastic and how robotic he was at the same time.
right, yeah.
It worked. He made it work.
But he just wasn't that menacing as a bad guy. He was just kind of like a whiny 2-year-old. Like,
He's more menacing. Like
oh,
House of
Dad,
Cards.
you didn't give me what I want. Oh, I'm gonna blow up the world now.
He didn't actually
Oh,
say that,
Tony.
but yeah, I see what
But yeah,
Tony, we need the second coming.
but that I mean, yeah, I don't know.
It's interesting to think about the whole thing though of Tony Stark created Ultron, and how Ultron is probably just a huge, like, kind of alter ego
Yeah,
to magnify the way that Tony thinks.
in a way, yeah.
Just that whole concept of like when Scarlet Witch said something about
You create what you're
doesn't know
most
the
afraid
difference. Yeah, well then also like doesn't know the difference between Ultron doesn't know the difference between saving the world and
Destroying
destroying
it.
it.
Where do you
Where do
think,
you think
he
he got
gets
that
that from?
And then
of. Those accents, though.
yeah,
I really hope they drop those accents.
You know what? Everybody in that town spoke an American with a Russian accent. I'm like, you could at least, like, I don't know, give the police officers like subtitles, you know, because you are in a Russian-speaking town.
Yeah,
Say,
it was whatever.
yeah.
they did not try on that.
Okay, but
Nope.
the Vision,
Vision was
amazing.
he just, like immediately became my new favorite character. I'm
I
not
know,
kidding.
I
He
know.
was so awesome.
I'm right there with you.
There's a lot of god complex to him though. Like
Yeah.
I was like, okay, whatever. But like
Yeah.
it was okay because like they were just like he is good for the sake of good. Like he is more worthy than any
I thought
of
he
them,
was going
and
to be
that's
more a
why
little
he
more
could-
BA though,
Huh?
like way better fighter. I mean, not like he was
But he is.
bad, but
He's got the like crystal thing that like
Yeah.
shoots lasers,
the Infinity
Yeah.
Stone,
The mind gem. or
Mind
whatever.
Gem, yeah.
which came out of Loki.
And it did show a little bit of his density phasing stuff, where he was like phased into some of the Ultron
Yeah.
robots and
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
destroyed them. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
He is the Martian Manhunter of the.
He really is.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just thought that was awesome. What's the actor's name who was Jarvis and then became
Jarvis. That's his name.
Crap.
Randy Savage.
Yes.
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk.
Vision? Gosh,
Um,
QIMDB.com.
this is embarrassing.
What else is embarrassing?
You know who it
What?
should have been?
Ed.
Jude Law. Jude Law's hot.
Should have been Tom Cruise.
Oof, no, please no. He was almost Iron Man.
Seriously?
They wanted to cast him, and then he
I'm kinda glad they
turned it
didn't.
down or something.
I'm glad he turned it down. Thank you.
Right?
Thank you, Tom Cruise, for turning down the
The
role.
one good thing you may do in life.
yeah.
Is turning down the role.
Hashtag
He
Scientology.
couldn't pull it off.
No.
I-
No.
Well, after
Not in the
everyone,
way that, yeah,
No.
RDJ does it.
What?
Paul Bettany. I got it. Right before you pulled it up. Paul Bettany.
Yeah, I think I know you're right. I'm already
Want
here,
the
so I
proof.
want to like make it worth something.
Yeah, you got it. High
Yep.
five.
Nice. He did an excellent job
Yeah. Awesome.
as Vision, and I don't know. I just, gosh, I think the moment that I like kind of geeked out and it's like, okay, new favorite character was when he picked up the hammer.
He just
So it's
hands
just
it
like,
straight back.
oh my gosh!
Like-
Like I had a physical and vocal reaction to
Literally everyone in the audience was like, "Duh!"
that. I know, and I don't know.
I may or may not have read spoilers from people from the UK about the movie beforehand, and that may have been spoiled for me.
I mean, I knew the list of people who
So-
have in the comics picked up the hammer.
Vision is not one of them.
He is, isn't he?
No, he's not. He is
Really?
not. He's never picked up the hammer in the
'Cause
comics.
I know Captain America
Cap
has. Femme Thor.
Hulk.
He's picked up Thor, which is Thor has the hammer. So
Yeah,
by the
that was
transitive
by-
property.
Yeah, exactly.
No. Okay, so this has to do with that scene where they're all trying to pick up the hammer. Okay, so
Yeah.
I was talking at work with this girl, and if she was here, she'd probably explain it way better.
Okay.
But what she was saying is like, so it's like whoever is worthy per se, and worthy would mean pure intentions.
It's whatever is deemed worthy.
Yeah, like,
that's it's
so-
semantics, really.
Yeah, but it's what it would be what Thor, like the ideal version of Thor is what is worthy, you know. So
Pretty
that would
much,
mean
yeah.
that would mean pure intentions for
Yeah.
the most part. Okay, so the interesting theory I got to talk through with her is that I think that's why Captain America could lift it a little bit, because at first he had pure intentions of just like, okay, I'll go lift it. Then when he started lifting it a little bit, he realized, hey, I can lift this, and that, you know, that shifted his intentions. And her theory is even a little bit more mind-boggling, and makes, not really mind-boggling, but I enjoy it a lot. Is her theory is that Captain America could lift the hammer, but
that
he
was
was
my theory.
but he was being a bro.
Yeah.
and
just
stop.
Yeah,
Stop.
well, because in the movie he like you see it
That would be
budge, and then
cool.
he just like stops and doesn't even like try.
Yeah.
Again.
I like
That would be interesting if that's true.
I like her theory, like it makes it be like,
Yeah.
because
That makes Captain America that much more cooler. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's just like, dude, you're, man.
He is the man.
Yeah.
And when he is killed off, because it's going to happen.
that's what I was
it's
talking.
gonna
I was talking to
suck.
her today. I was talking to Alex today, and she was like, "Yeah, it's gonna happen, but it's gonna be a really long time because right now he's one of the biggest cash cow superheroes they have that just bring
But
in."
see, the thing is,
But he's
not-
only signed a deal for 6
But he's
movies.
not looking forward
no,
to
but
making more
no-
money. He
no.
wants to be done acting.
No, but that character is not done.
Right.
No, but
I bet he's gonna find a love
What-
interest before he dies.
Oh, speaking of love interest, Hulk and Black Widow.
I liked it. I thought it
I did
worked.
too.
I mean, the people of Twitter did not.
Yeah. A lot of people were like, me.
You ruined a good character by giving her love interest like any other human being. She can't find happiness. I
Like-
need to stop eating my feelings.
I don't know. I just
What I was gonna say about the hammer, you know, Black Widow. You know what she goes? That's not a question that I need answered. Could she pick up the hammer?
I doubt it.
I doubt it too because she's killed a lot of people. But then again, Thor's killed a lot of other alien people.
True.
I mean, you don't even see his entire like.
I think it's the fact that her, like, yeah, she's killed a lot of people and he's killed a lot of people. He's killed a lot of people for justice.
Not really.
Well,
think about when he
yeah,
smashed
yeah.
through the Frost Giants. You know,
true.
he just killed like 200
just
people.
won.
That was before.
Still,
it had the whole
still.
thing,
Here's
though.
the thing. That's still. That's before it had the thing on it, but his intentions changed. He became good
Right,
enough to
yeah.
hold the hammer. So she's helping
So
the
she
world.
can-
So she could technically have the capacity to help hold the hammer too.
One.
But then with that thought,
I mean,
couldn't
Captain
like
America
anyone
definitely
be
had to
able
kill
to?
some Nazis in World War II.
Oh yeah, that's
Couldn't anyone be able to like hold the hammer then? Because it's like, well, you know, Bob
if
has
their
good
intentions
intentions.
are pure. Like,
I think what happens is any just pure human intention is you want to pick up the hammer, but if you were in a dire situation where your intentions were pure, you'd start to pick up the hammer, and then you realize, hey, I'm picking up the hammer. I'm the
Right,
you know,
yeah.
so then you wouldn't be able to pick it up because you wouldn't have the, you know what I mean? You'd lose that right away almost.
there's a really interesting article that I I found
Elevator
it
worthy?
it's called like what?
Is the elevator worthy? When they're like trying to justify,
yeah.
like, hey, technically,
You know,
Vision's
you know
an
Big Bang
android.
Theory did that kind of first.
Really?
Yeah, she brought up like an escalator, I think it was.
I wonder if that had.
Probably not.
Anyway, it's on moviepilot.com and it says, "Did you catch the hidden Age of Ultron post-credit scene?" Now there wasn't one, and that they clear that up.
Because I was about to be real mad.
Thanos grabbed the glove.
I googled that dude.
The Infinity Gauntlet.
The Infinity Gauntlet, yeah. Which apparently
Without
there
the
are
stones.
two. Kevin Feige cleared that up because there's one in the Thor on Asgard. There's one in like the vault, the trophy room.
Okay.
But
right and left.
Yeah, right and left, exactly. But I'm just gonna read this. Okay.
Go for it.
Most people assume because of Scarlet Witch's conversation with Ultron about seeing Tony Stark's fear that the vision Tony had was nothing more than a nightmare conjured up by Stark's subconscious. This just isn't true. First, let's remember what he saw. The scene was obviously Thanos' space rock, and on it all the Avengers were dead. In specific, we can see Hulk barely holding on to life with Chitauri's spears in his back, Black Widow's dead, Hawkeye's dead with someone unknown next to him, Thor's dead, Cap's shield is split in two, and Cap dying next to it. Cap says, "You could have saved us," and Tony hears Cap's voice in his head, "Why didn't you do more?" After saying this, the Chitauri space whales make their way through an open hole to Earth, very reminiscent of the first Avengers. Now, why do I think this happened? This is still the article. Well, let's examine the other visions. Black Widow clearly saw her past. Thor saw quite a lot, but it was also within his future. He saw Asgardians, including Heimdall, in hell, and he was told that it was his fault. This is possibility, not necessarily in the exact future. He also saw Vision in the Four Stones, something he didn't know before. You cannot fear what you do not know. That was like bolded. On the other hand, Cap saw Peggy in what was clearly a post-war party, although really eerie with war symbolism and all that good jazz. It was like what it could have been past. After examining these visions, I think it is clear that Scarlet Witch makes people see possible outcomes of different events.
Well, that is her
her power set. She manipulates
probability
and reality.
She's weird.
She's weird. Yeah.
Fast
This
and
would
she's
go
weird.
well with her powers of chance manipulation in the comics. So to clarify, Black Widow saw a possible past event that came to fruition. Cap saw a possible past event that did not come about. Thor saw a possible future in which some parts have already happened, Vision, Infinity Stones, etc. And Tony saw a possible future that could very well happen, and I think likely will. So this person is saying, I believe Tony's vision showed us the end of Infinity War Part 1. All of these Avengers have been killed by Thanos, and unfortunately his Chitauri army. One of the telling signs of this theory is the broken shield. In the Infinity Gauntlet storyline, Cap is the last man standing and goes toe-to-toe with Thanos in one of the most courageous Cap moments of all time. But Cap is beat by Thanos, and then Thanos breaks Cap's shield. There are more people than just Hulk, Thor, Black Widow, Hawkeye, and Cap lying on space rock. There is a woman clearly shown in a brief panning shot focused on Hawkeye. She appears to be wearing Iron Man-like armor and glowing rectangles on her arms. I think this might be Captain Marvel.
Mm-hmm. That's also coming out.
Right.
That was confirmed.
We also see what looks like Black Panther lying on his back. There are other individuals lying amongst the Avengers. One looks like they have a shiny arm, so possibly Winter Soldier, but the other two are not clear. And then they go on to say, like,
So
this could
Spider-Man's
possibly...
not dead.
Spider-Man
this could
versus
possibly...
Thanos. They're saying this could possibly be the very end of Infinity War Part 1. Like, this mission went really poorly, and for some reason Iron Man's not there, but Cap conveys a message to him, and they're all dead, and that's how Infinity War Part 1 ends. Like, you think everybody's dead. Now with time, one of the Infinity Stones is time. Like, they could undo that, obviously, and
Well, it's a Marvel universe. There's lots of different.
There's a
things you
lot
can
of
do to
different
undo that.
answers.
We're just gonna
Obviously,
jump to a different universe where they're all still alive.
Death doesn't have the same gravitas as it usually does.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's an interesting.
It's an interesting thought.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. There's lots of new and fun, interesting things coming out with Marvel and Disney and all that type of stuff. I'm looking forward to many different Marvel films.
Oh
Yeah,
It's gonna be awesome.
That's pretty. Like, what if they don't? What if they don't bring him back with the time gem? I mean, that's how Cap would get out of there.
Yeah.
That's how.
But it'll be weird because a lot of those people, like she said, Black Panther.
Is Thor dead?
Thor's dead. That was he was one of those people.
Yeah.
You know, Black Panther, Hawkeye, Captain Marvel, and the other two people that we don't know who they are.
Well, you know what that leaves? That's pretty much all the original Avengers and a little handful of some other people.
But
that leaves.
It doesn't make sense that they
No, it wouldn't make sense that they'd bring in all these people just to kill him.
You're right. Like Captain Marvel and Black Panther, they have their own solo movies coming up soon, and then they have Infinity War Part 1. Why would they bring them in and then just immediately kill them? Like, that wouldn't make much sense.
I mean, that wouldn't make much sense.
Black Panther's super cool.
Scarlet Silver.
Yeah, no.
You know,
that bothered me.
You know why I
they
think
brought him in. But
You know why I think they did that? One, I think they brought him in because they completely had the right to bring him in. But I think to avoid any future lawsuits with Fox.
Yeah.
Also, I think Aaron Taylor Johnson, they really had to convince him to do the role, and I don't think he really wanted a long contract. So they're like, "Hey, we'll just kill you."
Just kill you in one movie.
Okay, this sounds weird, but
that did get me in the feels though.
It was like,
oh,
it was solid.
man.
I also did feel like it's kind of weird to have that many people in the movie and not have anyone get like
Maimed.
dead.
Killed.
Right.
Or yeah.
It's to be expected.
Like,
okay.
oh, they all survived. Oh, wait. I mean, sure, that was unexpected to me at the time. I was like, oh, I didn't see him. I thought a Hawkeye was going to die, but I
mean,
think that's what they were.
They were really pushing for a Hawkeye death, and I think everybody was expecting Hawkeye to die.
Which
and
is
that's
why they
kept
flipped it
building
That's-
up. And
yeah.
they
You
were
think
like,
they were
"No."
pushing for a Hawkeye death? They had his home scene. They showed his children.
Oh,
They were trying to make that.
In,
if he
in the
was gonna
very
die,
first fight scene, he gets like shot and injured. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
And then
and
he
the
like gets
entire time he's talking about how he's expendable to the team. So,
I mean,
and that's why they're like, psych.
Yeah. No, I thought Hawkeye was really funny in
Oh,
this
yeah.
movie.
He was
the whole part, like,
Yeah.
no one would know. No one would know. He'd be like, an arrow kill? I don't know.
Or like, we're fighting robots, and I have a bow and arrow. None of this makes sense.
Yeah. I thought he kind of stole the show for
He
me.
has some great one-liners.
With, yeah, like,
done the whole mind control thing. Not a
yeah,
fan.
yeah, I'm not a fan. Never again.
he's just, yeah. But it kind of seems like he's kind of retiring. Because he said, like, a lot of alluding to, like, this is the last.
Civil War. We know that.
Yeah, but
I mean,
still,
he
like,
got dead in Infinity War, so
True.
Well, he's one of those characters that I feel like, even though he would retire, he would come back if there was a problem.
he'd be a
Yeah,
trainer.
yeah.
He's gonna be a trainer.
yeah. He's going to be involved somehow. Like, he just can't.
So, what did we think of the new Avengers team then, with War Machine, Falcon,
War Machine, Falcon.
Scarlet Witch, Vision?
I want to bring
Cap
something
and
up with
Black
Scarlet Witch and Vision. You know that they're a thing in some universes,
And
and that they,
most.
yeah, I mean when her and Quicksilver aren't a thing.
Oh, they're related.
Yeah,
I hate to break your bubble, but yeah, that was a thing.
yeah,
Well, I know,
it happened.
Anyway.
Oh,
That was the thing.
maybe in
that
a
was a while
southern
ago. Yeah, it
universe.
I mean, they were still siblings at
Yeah.
the time. But no, that's one of the best relationships in terms of
Longevity.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it is one of the weirdest ones because in some of the universes when she has kids, she's just like,
Yeah,
I
she
have
like
kids.
makes a baby because she's that powerful.
yeah,
Yeah, it's weird, but it happens.
Well, she is weird.
I'm having
True.
a baby. You are? You're not even pregnant. Oh.
oh,
It's like, no.
What?
A Vision walks home. Hi, honey, I'm home. You're a father. What?
hey, come again?
Yeah, no, yeah, it was
And they did kind of hint at that a little bit when he came in and swooped in and saved her. She was
I
like,
mean,
my hero. And
I mean, the other available heroes to come swoop in were Thor, Iron Man, and Thor and Iron Man.
I mean, War Machine, I guess.
I mean, they could have.
He was there.
Okay,
What was Falcon doing?
Falcon could-
What was
No,
Falcon doing?
he wasn't anywhere until like the
Nah,
very end.
he was
He's like, I'm gonna go catch up on some leads.
no.
on a mystery
At
person.
the end,
What?
you didn't see him, but he was flying around with like pistols. He's like, I am the Black Widow of the air.
Yeah.
Okay. I got an interesting question. So Jarvis,
Yeah,
is he technically dead now?
technically
Yes.
Technically.
There's no backups of him because the backup was the internet.
Is that Friday? What's the whole deal with
Yeah,
Friday?
Friday's one of the most interesting Marvel characters because Friday's actual backstory was that she was an AI that Tony basically created from almost the ground up. Had a little bit of a Pepper brain scan to work off of,
Oh, wow.
but it wasn't really Pepper in
Mhm.
any aspect.
Mhm.
But so they when they first like essentially turn her on, essentially it was like she was an adolescent, she was a kid.
Strange.
And so, like, essentially in the comics, like, Jarvis and Tony kind of, like, raise her. And so she's, like, she is, like, she's having her teen angst.
Tony's daughter.
Essentially.
Weird.
She's, like, you didn't really get it.
I don't think I'd want a teenager
Nah.
being like telling
Oh,
me
who
where
turned
to
off my
fly and stuff.
I mean, you didn't really get it that much in the movie, but, like, in, like, the thing, in, like, comic books, and others, like, she's snotty. She's, like, teen angst. Like, target this. You target this. No, not really that, but you know what I mean?
Right.
So she's a funny character. I hope they bring her in and more of just not a there.
Right.
Another thing, I don't remember the name of the other AI that was there, but the other AI in the comic books, what happens is Ultron takes, you know how Ultron was originally made by Pym?
Yes.
So what is Ant-Man's girlfriend's name? The Hornet?
Wasp.
Wasp? Okay, Hornet's his
Hornet's a bad guy.
so Wasp. Ultron took the Wasp, took her brain scan thing,
made Jocasta.
and made.
Yeah.
Is that her name?
Yep.
And yeah, so that was the
Bride of
that was the
Ultron,
name.
yeah.
Yeah, the Bride of Ultron.
But
That was
she
the.
turns good for a while.
Yeah, she does, but that's the other name on the other chip. When he's plugging Friday in.
Really?
Yeah, that's the name on the other chip.
Did not see that.
I don't
there's
think.
a lot
I think he
of
was just a head nod.
Easter
I
eggs
don't
we
think we'll.
probably
I
don't.
don't
Right,
think we'll
I
see
doubt-
anything with
yeah.
her.
Yeah.
I think it was just a little tiny
Oh.
Easter egg for comic book nerds like
Yeah.
us.
What'd you think of the Hulkbuster?
Oh,
Scene.
that fight scene
was her name?
so amazing.
Veronica?
Veronica. I want to.
And the reason why they named her that
it
was
stands for
because-
something or not?
No. Was because it was something.
Oh,
it
he
was
has-
like Archie comics. Like
yep.
it's Betty and Veronica are always like competing for
Mhm.
like Archie, and Betty is
His
uh,
real girlfriend, kind
Bruce's girlfriend. Yeah. You know,
Ah.
remember Betty? Whatever her last name was.
Yeah, from
Ross.
the Incredible
Yeah.
Hulk.
Ross,
Yeah.
Betsy Ross.
No, Betty.
Betty Ross
of Betty White.
What?
is not in the Marvel movies.
Didn't
Thank the
she make? Hold on a second. You keep talking.
Anyway.
But yeah. So
I
that's why
thought the
they
scene
named
was
her
pretty sweet.
Veronica.
It was really
Can you
funny.
give me a hand?
When-
Quite literally gives him a hand.
Yeah.
But when he's got
Go to
like
sleep. Go to sleep.
Go
Go
to
to
sleep,
sleep. Go to sleep.
That's
That
what I
was
was
so
trying to talk
funny,
about. It's like,
yes.
go to sleep, go to sleep, go
Or
to
like
sleep.
when he spits out a tooth.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
He's just
According to popular legend, the first American flag was made by Betsy Ross. Continue.
Whoa.
You could have asked me that.
dropping the knowledge. Eddie
I was
has
in
one
a
in
I
the
was
chat.
in a play
I
when I
wanted
was
to
younger,
ask
and I was
Google.
Uncle Sam.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you were Betsy Ross. And I was like,
I'm pretty sure I was young enough. Like I was little. I'm pretty sure I peed in that suit. Like I was like little. I was
Okay.
like
oh,
I was like I think I was like
Was
four-
this at
I think it was
Comic Con?
I think it was like
Oh.
for kindergarten or first grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think was I the bald eagle or no?
I
Was
don't
I?
know.
I don't remember.
I don't know. I remember I just chose the line with the least amount of lines. I was just like, and
Right.
Uncle Sam, yeah, done. Gonna
And
go.
mine was like freedom something. I don't know.
I'm
That was
gonna-
so long ago. That was like 20
I'm gonna have
years
to.
ago.
I'm gonna have to
With our
find out more
powers
about
combined, woo,
Okay,
we went
so
to LCS.
Eddie made a joke about Comic Con. Do you know that the Omaha Council Bluffs area is getting their own Comic Con?
You know they've had.
Hey,
you know
It's
they've
called
had.
Comic Con.
Oh, Comic-Con.
They've had a lot of different conventions and like
But not Comic-Con.
not Comic-Con.
But it's only the
Comic-Con.
superheroes from Nebraska, so
Corn Man and
Kool-Aid Man.
Hey!
Here comes Kool-Aid. Here comes Kool-Aid.
Anyways,
don't drink
I
the
just-
Kool-Aid.
Question, do we have something else to talk about?
no, I was actually just getting ready to wrap up.
That's awkward.
I mean, I have a sliver in my hand if that's anything.
Ooh. Let's talk about
Which
slivers. What do they
Anyways,
mean?
We are coming.
Philosophically.
Piece of
We're
wood.
we're over time now, so I'm gonna go ahead and start shutting down. Thank you guys for
Don't
listening.
worry, there's enough to edit this down to like 20 minutes.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
overtime pays what,
Time
1.5? Yeah, time and a
yeah.
half.
You
Keep
owe
it-
us
keep
a
it
lot more
talking.
money.
But
Keep
before we do, I did want to promote
I'm
It Takes
getting
Four to
paid like a dime
Tango,
a word, right?
which is our gameplay show that we're working on, and hopefully the first episode of that will be coming out.
We're air
sometime-
quoting working.
Yeah, working.
Game changer.
We've been
What?
No, the first episode's already come out. The first two.
we've had a special like
Probably more than that by the time this
Grant
comes
came
out.
out.
by the time this comes out. Well, let's see. This is supposed to.
Don't worry, we've had setbacks.
True.
This is supposed to come out the second. Okay, we're hoping to start releasing the first season starting June 5th, which is the Friday after this episode is supposed to come out,
Yes.
which is June 2nd.
Mm.
So, yeah, I mean, if you like us on Facebook, be paying attention because we're definitely going to promote that. There, you can check out It Takes Four to Tango on both Facebook and YouTube.
And I get those updates weekly. I get to see that we've had no likes and no.
All
We've actually been getting,
No, we've been getting a few, yeah.
yeah, it's pretty exciting stuff. And also, we're working
Exciting.
on a Scene 29 website.
Hey,
I'll actually,
and by we, you mean you.
pretty much. But
I thought about helping.
Anybody have a sharp
Right
object
now.
to
It's the
stab
thought
into my
that
palm?
counts. It's the thought.
Yeah. it's the
anyways,
thought
all right. So, do you guys have
nothing
any
else.
Twitter handles or other things you want to?
Nope, no, Cruz. That's me.
At my butt.
At my butt _ his butt.
No.
What?
Ed is at Ed_ Merrill. Grant is at _ Grant King.
Ed, have you actually ever tweeted
I've tweeted
by
first.
yourself?
I have my
If-
Twitter on my phone.
If we
but
get.
I don't do anything with it.
Oh, okay. You can also follow the Chocolate Dollar on Twitter, subscribe on iTunes and YouTube, and if you feel like it, you can like us on Facebook. And yeah, thank you guys for listening.
Go
Next
team.
episode will be released June 2nd. Chocolate Dollar signing off.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Thank you for listening to the Chocolate Dollar Podcast. Check in next time.